Hey guys, how's it going? It is Spooky Noodles and I am back with another video. This is a ebook haul, so prepare yourselves for that. You obviously know by the title of the video. I don't know why I'm telling you this. And yeah, so I'm a little out of breath because I just ran up the stairs and I'm out of shape. So yeah, let's start with my ebook haul, shall we? And I will try not to breathe heavily. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books here for you guys, so without further ado, let's go through these. So first one we have is the Technicolor Terrorists, and I'm gonna try to show it to you. There you go. It's the best I'm gonna do. The light is like beaming right on the phone, so I apologize, but this book is about, well, what you think it's about. I'm not sure if I already talked about this one with you guys or not, so that's why I'm throwing this one in the beginning of this video, just in case I forgot to do it last time. But they traveled the country, a colorful ragtag crew of freaks, weirdos, and vagabonds, or however you say that word. By day, they entertain families with rides and shows out, but by night, a sinister side of the circus comes out to play. In these tents, the tricks are real. Step right up to see the Toxic Brothers traveling carnival. Slithering night stalkers, cursed icons, and killer clowns are just a few of the attractions the Toxic Brothers traveling carnival are bringing to town. And it just goes on to say how this is a bizarro novel of carny horror from Andre Duza, cult favorite author of Dead Bitch Army and Necrosex Machine. And I'm reading Andre Duza right now. I'm reading WZMB, and so far it's great. I'm having a blast with it. So this is Technicolor Terrorists by Andre Duza. Next we have one that I heard Cameron Chaney talk about, and I had to give this book a look, because when he said it was a coming of age novel, I was like, I'm hooked already. Like, I love coming of age stories. I'm not really into them at the moment, so this is not a book that I'm going to read right away, but and the coming of age list I have is very big at the moment. I have a whole stack down there, 2 stacks, and they're like 20 books piled, so I have 40 coming of age novels to read before this one. But that is The Toy Maker by Sergio Gomez. I'll try to get this light not shining on it. Toy Maker by Sergio Gomez. And if you don't know, he did a book sometime either this year or last year. It was called Camp Slaughter, and it was I didn't read it, but I did want to, because it came with a good bookmark, a really cool bookmark. But this one's a coming of age story, and I thought I'd give it a shot. I love coming of age, and there's not much more to say. I will read you the synopsis, though, or whatever you want, about this book. Raymond Gibson had been lonely in his old age, having never married and losing all his friends to time. Inspired by a ventriloquist act he sees on the television, he builds a dummy of his own. Unbeknownst to the residents of Dutch County, Mr. Gibson's wooden companion becomes possessed by a wicked spirit. Now, 5 neighborhood kids will have to band together to defeat the evil only they believe is real. The power of their friendship will be the one hope to stop the dummy's terror. So it's kind of like It by Stephen King. At least that's what I hear. And I'm very excited to give it a shot. I got halfway through it and I wasn't that big of a fan. I didn't like how it continued to change from first person to third person, and I was getting to certain, like, there was a lot of characters, and I don't know. I'm gonna give it another shot soon, because my friend Edward Lauren loves it, so it's his favorite book of all time, and I don't want to be the guy that's, doesn't like the book. So yeah, so that is The Toy Maker by Sergio Gomez. Next we have a there's music going downstairs. I apologize for that. But next we have Hitchers by P.A. Douglas. Let me see if I can get this out of the light. You're not going to be able to see that at all, but there's this monster on top of this sheriff's back, or some sort of cop's back. And let me see if I can. There we go. That is really cool. Hitchers by P.A. Douglas. What is this book about? Though I don't know. We'd have to read the about section. Grayson, Louisiana is such a tiny place you would never think twice when passing it on Highway 165. That's what Greg Teeter wishes he had done when a series of unfortunate events leave him stranded in this quaint town. In a fight for survival, plagued by dreams, there is no one to trust. Parasitic, invisible monsters from another realm have been unleashed. The Hitchers aren't the only thing trying to break into this world. Something much worse is forcing its way through. Something ancient and carnal. Will the dark secret be revealed in time? I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that's a saw going on in the background. Will the dark secret be revealed in time, or will it be too late? So that is The Hitchers by P.A. Douglas. Sorry. It's the best you're gonna get right there. So next, we have a Nate Southard book. And this is from Sinister Grin Press. I was looking at Sinister Grin earlier today, and unfortunately they're not open to submissions, and even if they were, my book wouldn't apply because it's not 30,000 words long. It's 24,000 at the moment, and it's 24,848, and I haven't written the epilogue yet. So it's gonna be over 25,000. And it's just 5,000 short. I can probably beef up the novella a little bit to get to that 30,000, but then I might be adding filler, and I don't want to do that. But anyways, this book is called Lights Out by Nate Southard. It has this cool little bat skeleton, and it has the gates of a prison on it. I thought that was a pretty cool cover. Let's read what this book is about, shall we? Burnham State Maximum Security Penitentiary holds the worst criminals humanity has to offer. Murderers, rapists, and others who have preyed upon humanity populate the prison, creating a food chain of violence and fear. Something lives beneath Burnham, however, and after years of waiting, it has been set free, and it is hungry. Now those who call Burnham home must band together if they hope to survive. After years of being called monsters, they will face something much worse, and they will know how it feels to be prey. So that is Lights Out by Nate Southard. I don't know how long this book is. I haven't really been looking. So, okay. This one's just about the same length as the book I'm reading right now. So that's pretty cool. I don't know how long the one I'm reading now is, but yeah. So we've been through 3 books. We got 2 more to go. Oh no, we've been through 4 books, and I have 1 more to go. My bad. So the last book is a... Okay, I don't know what really told me to get this book. I don't think there's any chapters in this book now that I'm looking at it. This is a very, very short book, coming in at, I believe, like 98 pages long, but on here its location like when it's 1815. I don't know if that means anything to you, but it's a very short book, and it's called The Roaring by Eric S. Brown. Or is that a Z? No, that's an S. Eric S. Brown. And I got this because the cover looked neat, like the mouth and the stomach thing. If you haven't heard me talk about don't fuck with the colors, I like the whole mouth in the torso thing. So I thought this was a pretty unique little Cyclops creature. So I got it, and I think it's more of like a military horror story. And I'm not really into those military type stories. I did like Flashpoint, but that's like that's a rare occasion, I guess. But I thought I'd give this one a shot when I get around to reading it. And yeah. Eric S. Brown is someone that what publisher is this? I don't remember. I don't recall what actually this isn't. I think this is self-published actually. It looks self-published. But I saw him on a publishing site and I was like, I'm going to give this guy a shot. And yeah. So cool stuff. And that is I gotta read what it's about, don't I? My bad. Let's read what it's about, shall we? And then we will end the video. Alright, here we go. A plane carrying sensitive cargo has crashed deep in the jungle of the Amazon. The Braxton Company corporation wants their cargo back and hires the best mercs money can buy to retrieve it. With a strange EM pulse scrambling communications in the area, Commander Heather and her squad quickly find themselves cut off and engaged by monsters that shouldn't exist. So yeah, and on Amazon it has like a 3.5 rating, and I just wanted to give it a shot because the cover looked cool. Even though it might be like a military horror story, I'm not sure. But if you were to ask me which one I'm most excited about, I'd have to say it's a tough one because all these books look really good. Well, I gotta tell you, I'm reading an Andre Duza book right now, and I'm digging the absolute crap out of it. To know that he has other books around, and I now own Technicolor Terrorists, I'm very excited about that book. That being said, though, I would have to say Hitchers by P.A. Douglas is probably the one I'm looking most forward to because that cover is just so sick. I love that cover. Sorry for the glare. There's like no way for me not to have glare there. But yeah, P.A. Douglas. This is gonna be my first P.A. Douglas book, and I'm very excited for it. Currently I am 30. Currently, I am 38% through WZMB, and I am enjoying the crap out of it. I read like 13% today, or at least 13%, and I'm gonna try to read a little bit more after this video is made. But yeah, that is it for the book haul, the ebook haul, I should say. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. My library is pretty stacked now, so I'm probably going to save my money up for different things. Because I think I have enough books now. I'm looking at my library, and my library is like, yeah, you definitely have, or I'm looking at my bookshelf, and it's screaming that it has enough. But yeah, I'm definitely going to probably stop buying books now and start saving for editing purposes. I have enough money for editing, but I have to figure out, stuff. But without further ado, I'm going to end this video here. I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you have a spooky night. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out.
Now I am become death.